As we left you, our heroes were shopping. No, they were at Cheesecake Factory, and we just decided you're out of the frame. We just decided that we're going to take a drink every time that they mention brands or products. We actually did record this section already, but it was deemed actually so offensive that we decided to re-record. So we're gonna try this again with most of the same jokes, but not all the ones that Ollie made.
Hey,
you did the racist bits.
you did the homophobic ones.
You did the homophobic one. Shut up. Anyway,
you're the first one who said no.
We're gonna have to do this again.
I'm sure it's fine.
We had lunch at Cheesecake Factory and shared a piece of chocolate chip peanut butter cookie dough cheesecake. Throughout the day there was definite sexual tension in the air, and knowing I was going home with him didn't quell it. Why would that quell it? Why would you think it would quell it? We had been wandering around Neiman Marcus for almost a half an hour when I realised I needed to find the ladies' room. We asked around and finally located it, next to the intimate apparel department. Edward arched an eyebrow at the sexy lingerie as we walked by. After taking care of business, I came out to find Edward. Finding Edward holding a lacy chemise.
Explains a lot.
Try it on.
What's the female equivalent of a beard?
I think it's the beard.
No, because the whole point of beard is that it's sort of uber mass. You know, it's generally seen as an uber masculine thing that they're growing. So what's the equivalent of an uber feminine thing?
Muff. You said muff. This is so offensive again. We've ruined it. We've ruined it already. Which was bad as last time. It really was bad last time. We're gonna keep going with this one. We'll see how it goes. I would never... Look, try it on, he growled, because he was Batman, pulling me toward the dressing room. Apparently I wasn't the only one feeling the sexual tension.
The tension was, you know, literally pulling them.
I would never wear anything like that, but the hunger in his voice forced me to comply. Oh god, that's... Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, isn't it... No, it's not good when people are forced to comply with sexual activities.
Yeah.
It just isn't. That's not funny. It's not a joke. It's just not funny.
Still not as bad as the original Twilight, though.
Still, yeah, roughly in line with that.
So I suppose is that really a fault of the writer, but because she is still keeping the tone of the books?
Possibly. All I know is that was a bad sentence and I didn't like reading it. The dressing room was completely empty. Apparently, people were not trying on lingerie a few days before Christmas. I went into an unlocked room at the end of the hallway alone, and Edward stood outside. I wasn't sure if he was supposed to be inside the ladies' fitting room, but no one was around to complain. Keeping only my underwear on, I slipped the chemise over my head. I looked hot and sexy, and very modest. I looked totally modest.
Yep.
I had never tried on lingerie before, let alone lingerie for a guy, which is trying it on for a guy, not trying on guys' lingerie. That would be weird.
Unless, you know, it's us.
Bella, let me see! Edward cooed, trying to coax me out again. Dub con issues, not convinced. I slowly opened the door. Edward looked me up and down, licking his lip, because he was a vampire and I forgot to mention that.
And not being creepy at all.
No, this was not even slightly predatory. He looked to the entrance to the dressing room. No one was coming.
Apart from him.
Yeah. He then put his shopping bags down and pushed me back inside, closing the door with his foot. He grabbed hold of me and started kissing me with a fervour. Surprised by the oh god, this is bad. I stumbled until my back was against the mirror. His hands moved down my back, cupping my ass, and then slowly he brought his fingers up my hips, abdomen, until he was cupping my barely-concealed breasts that were spilling out of the chemise. He rubbed them in a circular motion as he inserted his tongue in my mouth. He traced circles around my narrow red nipples, followed them over the lace, then slowly his fingers moved down my body to the band of my panties. He slowly moved his hand towards the pool of wetness that had begun to form.
See, are these still the same ones that have a monkey on them?
No, these are sexist lingerie. Well, maybe they are. We don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, that could just be a sexist lingerie.
Could be her any underwear. Could be her any underwear.
Every piece of underwear she owns has a monkey on it.
I held my breast and took the finger inside me.
More.
I whispered into his ear, my teeth caught hold of his earlobes, he slipped the second finger inside me, anxious to feel more friction. I moved my hips back and forth beneath his hand. He leaned in and more and moved with me. You're so tight, he growled, because he was still Batman, slowly inching a third digit up inside me.
Okay, if she's so tight, I don't think you can really...
No, that would be probably the worst time to put a third digit inside. Surely if it's tight, maybe you stick with the same number or reduce the number slightly.
Yeah.
It's like... This is probably making you uncomfortable. Let's go for more. Anyway, sorry, this is Max and Ollie talk about sex now. I pushed back the discomfort. Oh god, why? Consent! Use your words, woman! Let me try something else, he whispered, licking me from my ear down to my collar. That just sounds unpleasant.
Sort of licking from there down to there.
With the back of his tongue, what would on earth be the point of that?
It's like...
Please don't lick the strongbow.
Actually,
Please don't lick the strongbow.
I can see how that might have looked.
It's still better than the last time we tried this. You idiot. Right. Edward pulled away from me and knelt down on the floor. Looking up at me, our eyes met, and his hands moved up my bare legs. He laced his thumbs to the sides of my panties and slipped them down. He kissed me on the set of lips where his eyes didn't meet mine.
Her vagina.
So why would anyone's eyes be at vagina? No,
it's a set of lips where his eye... So as opposed to this set of lips, it's that set of lips.
Well, clearly he doesn't know what he's doing then, because if you get the angle right, you can clearly look into someone's eyes while you're doing that.
Plus, it's again showing, guys should never want to go down on a girl. It's only when you're apologising for something.
Oh dear, this is bad. Like a cat licking its milk, his hot tongue lapped up the wetness. There were certain spots where it tickled, and then his tongue found the place that I knew so well. I pushed myself further into his mouth. My fingers laced through his hair. Just when I arrived at the light, he took a small nip out of it with his teeth. Fuck.
I think teeth and genitals never mix, ever.
He took a small nip out of it with his teeth, and I moaned in ecstasy. This is bad. This is slowly standing up. I would grin from ear to ear, and leaned over, kissed me on the forehead. Happy Hanukkah, Bella!
And there it ends. Apparently they did. Oh wait. So apparently it's gone for the fourth night to the fifth night straight away.
Yeah.
When they're still on the...
Oh yeah, they're still... Maybe it was over midnight, and then
Midnight shopping?
Could happen. I don't know. It gets a little confusing here, because we go into the fifth night, and they're driving home from the fourth night.
Yeah, it's almost as if it wasn't written very well.
It's almost as if this didn't actually happen, but we know what happened. When is the vampire bit going to come in? I'm still waiting for them to start tearing each other's limbs off, because that was the good bit. I like that in the film. Just, Robert Pattinson tearing limbs off people.
Well, she's already had an attempt at one extremity.
Did you try and tear it off? I mean,
she went like that. That is not sexy.
No. He was big. It was two hands. It was like this.
No. She said she interlocked her fingers.
Did she?
Yeah. So
that's like sexy.
Yeah, it's like bats. So
well, like she was using a shake weight.
Yeah. I'll use an empty can just so I don't.
No, you won't. No, you'll put it away. Put it away. Please put it away. Oh God, Ollie, why? Oh God, why? Oh dude, we're gonna have to have one of those things. We're gonna have to age restrict this video. It's gonna be terrible.
For those millions of viewers.
We got like 7 views in the last one.
And as we know, 7 people equals 1 billion.
On the fifth night's really short as well.
So apparently due days are only half length.
Why? What is your?
No, bear with me. I guess that's a truth that due days are only half length. So if it's a truth, I guess it's a Judaism. I amused myself.
You're an absolute idiot. There are no words.
But you get it right.
Yes, get it. More often than you do, I think. Oh God, this is bad. Why would we... I'll need to go over the fifth night. I need to drink my sorrow as well.
Well,
do we still have the bitter lemon here somewhere?
It's downstairs.